everyone, this is a tutorial on how to install a light plugin that I made. I tried to make it as simple and user-friendly as possible, and pretty much a universal system. Now this kit is designed for the A-chassis kit from my how to make a car video, so that is what we will be using in today's tutorial. And in the description I will have the link to the Roblox model of the kit, and if that isn't working, which I know Roblox has been weird with their moderation lately, I will also upload a Mediafire link that you can just download it and just drag it into Studio. Okay, setup for this plugin is very simple. The kit was made completely by me, scripted by me. I tried to make it as user-friendly as possible and decently customizable so it can be used properly for your application. I know for sure that it works with my A-chassis kit from my tutorial video. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it should work with really any other A-chassis vehicle kit. So when you spawn the model into your game, it's going to look like this in the workspace, and it has very minimal setup. All you gotta do is drag it inside vehicle and then drag it into vehicle body, and then this folder right here, lights, you're going to drag that into a chassis interface, and then go back into body, select the lights plugin, and that's where you'll position these lights right here. And you can get a test right here just to make sure that everything is working so far, and you can kind of see how they work. You have the button right here, which if you're using my old gauges, which are on the right side here, I will show you how to reposition the button. But you click it, lights turn on, click them again, they turn off. And yes, it is visible by the server and other players. And to customize the lights, it is very simple. You don't even need to go into any scripts. It's just changing properties. So what you're going to do is go back into vehicle, go back into body, and this lights plugin and settings. This is where you'll be making all your changes to the actual lights and the light parameters and making it however you want. But these headlights and taillights, if you go into light parts, housing, you can change these to whatever size you want. You just need to make sure that there are these bulb parts in it, which when you select the bulbs, these attachments with the little arrows, that is pointing towards where the light will be when it turns on. But if you wanted the parts that glow to be different, all you'd have to do is just add that part into light parts, rename it to housing, drag the bulb into it, and position it correctly. And it's the same thing for the rear. Anyways, the settings, go into here. These are where all your different settings will be. And right here I will explain what all of them do. Brightness will change how bright the light is when you turn it on. So if I were to set that to, let's just set it to 1000, as bright as we can. And that's for the tail lights. Turn on the lights. See how the tail lights are super bright now? And then glow color is the color of this part when you turn them on. So I'm just going to go to adjusting the headlights. So the headlights glow color. Let's say I wanted my headlights to be blue. Set them to blue, which will just be the color of the glowing part, not the actual light itself. So there you go. Now the lights are blue when they're glowing. But if you want the color of the lights to be blue as well, then you go in here and change it to the same as the glow color, or whatever you want. You can just mess it around however you want. It's just this properties right here. And now you can see that the headlights are blue. And then range is just how far the lights are going to go. So if I were to set this to 100, you can see that my lights go very far. And then spread angle is just the spread of the light. So for example, if I were to have this right here, a smaller spread angle would make it go straight across, kind of like a laser, and then a higher value would spread it out more. So if I were to set the headlight spread angle to 10, when I flip these lights on, see, they're just little dots, compared to if I were to set it to 200, the lights are very spread out. And it's the exact same for all the settings in the taillights. And that's the basic setup for it. Now I will be showing you my way of how I would install it to an existing vehicle if I were to do it. Now everybody has their different ways of working, but from this point forward you can mess around with it however you want, or you can continue to watch to see how I do it. Maybe it will help you when you're adding it to your vehicle. Alright, I got my vehicle here. Drag the lights plugin into body. and then lights into a chassis interface. Drag the lights. I'm just going to put them up here so I can see if they're even actually working. And I can show you now how to reposition the light toggle button. All you need to do is go back into a chassis interface, drag the whole chassis interface into starter GUI, open lights, light panel, light UI, light button, and you can just select that and drag it wherever you want it to be. For the sake of my video, I'm just going to put it right there. Now you just drag the HSE interface back into HSE Tune. And as you can see, it's where I put it. So I'm going to show you how to change the housing part if you want it to be a different shape or any other part. I'm going to copy this part that I have on my headlights, and you would just paste it into light parts and then drag the corresponding bulb into it. And this arrow here for the light, you want to rotate it, but again, this arrow points where the light will be facing. And then you name the new part you made housing. You can delete the old one. And these parts, the script will change the transparency and everything, so you can set it to 1 when you're done with it so you can't see it. But if you are using your own parts, make sure that the part is anchored and can collide, can't touch, and all of that is off. That looks fine for me. And I will copy it to this side, rotate it. If I really wanted to go perfect on the details, you know, but I'm just doing a video. I'm going to set the transparency to those to 1 so you can't see them. See, now those parts glow. So as long as you name the parts housing and there's 2 of them, it will make those parts glow and the lights will work. Now I'm going to do the same for the tail lights. Alrighty, now it's time for the final test to see if the light plugin is working. So I'm going to get my car on, we're going to move out here, turn on the lights, and there you go. As you can see, both tail lights and headlights, turn it back off. And the lights do use shadows properly, so it's not going to go through walls. And then I can also do another video on brake lights if you would like me to. Alrighty, well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or you're running into any issues, let me know in the comments. I will try to help you. And if you have any suggestions or anything super specific that you would like me to make a video on, let me know in the comments. I'll try to get on that. And I really appreciate the 5 new people that subscribe to me. It keeps me motivated. See ya.